again. That was the verse, the simplified verse for a song written by Astor Piazzola, an Italian man who lived in Argentina. And the song was called Libertango. You can find this all over the internet. One of the really nice versions of this song is done by Richard Galliano, another Italian man who lives in France, grew up in France. And he kind of brought the song back to life because his version really caught on. People really like it. So I'm just playing around with it today, just having some fun. No serious stuff here. I don't even have notes. I didn't write out everything. So for the verse for Libertango, if you want to learn the verse, go on the internet and listen to the accordionist. I'm just showing the chords today, okay? Just the chords. And it goes kind of like this, A minor, then a B dominant 7, and I use the B bass with an F sharp diminished button with the thumb. Okay, I go from A minor, B bass with the F diminished button, and that gives me a B dominant 7, because my thumb's already there, just waiting to hit something. And then D minor, then A minor, then A minor chord button with the G bass, then I slide the pinky to the F sharp counter bass with the F sharp diminished button with the thumb. Then I slide the pinky down, and then I slide it down a little more to the B counter bass with the D minor chord button. Then the pinky catches the E counter bass with the B diminished chord button. That gives you an E dominant 7. That sounds a little weird, but remember, I teach how to play with all 5 fingers of the left hand, okay, if you've seen my videos. So that's how I'm doing this, so you don't have to jump all around like a maniac. Let's do it again. A minor, B dominant 7, D minor, A minor chord button with a G bass, F sharp counter bass with an F diminished chord button, then B counter bass with the D minor chord button, and that gives you a B minor 7 with the diminished 5, and a pinky and thumb for the E dominant 7. Once again, if you don't do it my way, you have to jump all around, and it's stupid. Okay, so let's try it again. Just a simple version of the verse, not the fancy one you see on the internet. Okay, that was the verse. You can play with it, the fancy version later. You can go on the internet and play all that stuff. Now, the chorus is the main reason why I'm here. The chorus is very beautiful. It's simple, but very beautiful. All right? You take your E counter bass and your G minor chord button. Then you go to the A counter bass with the pinky and the E diminished chord button. You get your A dominant 7. D minor, D minor chord button with the E counter bass, D minor chord button with the F bass, then F minor, then G dominant 7, C major. major, then E dominant 7. You catch the E counterbass with your pinky, and the B diminished 7 button with your thumb. Now watch that again. It's beautiful. And that takes you right back to your verse. Now listen to the melody for the chorus. It's beautiful. Again, higher. See, when I do this, watch what I do. I do the E minor 7 with the diminished 5, that's this. Then the A dominant 7. And I do just a quick bass run. Okay, I do that first. Then I hit the F minor by itself. It drops it down and it gives it some little motion. See how that goes? It's beautiful. And that's it. It's a very simple song. It sounds complicated. When Galliano and all the other experts play it, it just sounds crazy. But it's actually kind of a trick. Now watch this. I'll show you some quick tricks before I go. Let's say you're in the verse. Okay, it's a tango. Well, they're doing all this stuff flying all around, and it looks kind of complicated, but it's not. For the A minor chord, for example, all white keys. You can throw in an E flat if you want to. Use the A blues scale. Then B dominant 7, it's mostly white keys. Okay, then for the D minor, it's all white keys again. Then A minor. And then with the A minor chord button with the G bass, it's the same. Then with the F F sharp dominant 7 over here, it's all white keys except for this F sharp. Then for the B minor 7 with the diminished 5, it's all white keys again. You can play any white key. Then E dominant 7. It's all white keys except you have to throw in the G sharp, because in the E major or the E dominant 7, you have a G sharp, not a G. you say, that sounds crazy. I'm just a beginner. I can't do it. Yes, you can. You just take what I just told you, review it, and play around with it. So you just do whatever you do, but eventually you'll figure it out. It's mostly white keys. And that's sloppy, but the whole point is, it's mostly white keys when they improvise and they go crazy. That's all it is. Anyway, that's it. Just goofing around, fun day today. Nothing serious. Nothing to get worried about. That's it. Thanks for playing along and have fun with this. It's a fun thing, and I just showed you the chords. Good night.